Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for all signs and any sign that you may be thinking of. This is a collective love reading. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's been newly guided here. Let's call in our spirit guides, see what loving messages they have for you today. Please use these readings to help you to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. Welcome to all my new subscribers. I have a lot of new subscribers recently. Very grateful you've joined us. Spirit, please share with me loving messages. What is it that you have for us? What is it that you need us to hear today? What is it that you want us to know? I am listening for you now. I have a pedestal. I love that. Couple of things. You should be on a pedestal and somebody should put you on a pedestal. This feeling of look at me, look at me. They're saying rising above, okay? Rising above the drama, rising above people being vindictive or talking behind your back or just gossip. Standing up, holding your head high, not getting involved. So put yourself on that pedestal. It's almost a feeling of I'm above all of those things and I don't have time for it. So there could be some drama going on around you and they're asking you to hold your head up high and don't get involved. Spirit, please share with me. I have a blue fairy. I have the number 22. I like the wings. I like the spreading the wings. I do feel this sense of royalty. It's like a blue purple to me. So I do feel this sense of royalty coming in. They're saying strength. They're saying a coolness. The color blue is a cool color. So they're saying a coolness to you, like a calming energy around you. So we could be picking up on some of those energies today. And what else do we have? I have a bubble rider. I love that. So ride the bubble, ride the wave. You can see the frogs kind of clinging on. It's almost like the frogs are trying to get the fairy's attention. How about there's a lot of different people out there. There's a lot of frogs. You got to kiss a lot of frogs. But there's a lot of different people out there that could just be put in front of you, literally floating in front of you. And I always say that sometimes you have to open your eyes and look around and see what spirit is putting right in front of you. Sometimes we don't even see it. So I'm going to go with that. Bottom of the deck, I have home sweet home. I love this. I feel safe with you. I feel comfortable with you. I feel at home with you. I think those are things that we're all looking for, you know, the comfort of our home. So there's always that feeling of sharing a home, sharing a space with somebody. Sometimes we don't necessarily want to share a home with somebody. We want to be in a relationship with somebody. We have separate homes, but we still feel comfortable with them and they are our significant other. But depending on what stage in life you are, you might not want to live with somebody ever again. You might like your independence. You may like your own space. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for us? Tell me about this home sweet home. I have a Queen of Wands. Knight of Cups. Ace of Wands. And a Seven of Pentacles. I like this feeling of, they're saying a motivated beginning. I really like that. I have a Taurus energy. I'm sorry, I have a Leo energy, Sagittarius energy. I have it looks like a Aries energy. So all of these are coming into me. I have a Scorpio energy, Pisces energy. What else do I'm seeing and hearing? Okay. So this motivated beginning, off to a good start, right? This is a feeling of, you know, get up and go, off to a good start with this Ace of Wands. So we could start right out of the gate, just really hitting it off. And that's something important because sometimes you struggle with that beginning. You feel awkward and you don't know where you stand. You don't know if it's going well. You don't know if they like you as much as you like them. But I do feel like there's certainly an attraction here. They are definitely attracted to your confidence, your security, your strength, they're saying. You're powerful. So there could be something going on around you that, you light their fire, literally. And then that Knight of Cups is coming into me as, I don't know, he has this kind of smirk on his face, like the cat that just caught the canary a little bit. So it's a little bit of, I want to catch you, or like, who are you and where did you just come from? I'm going to say off to a good start. I'm going to say I want to see what happens next. I definitely want to put a little time into this connection. I definitely, look at this beautiful King of Cups, definitely interested. I have the World. You've got some big cards. Aquarius, Cancer coming in. Scorpio again. Taurus. I have a 3 of Pentacles and a 9 of Pentacles. Taking a step in the right direction. This is definitely stepping it up. I feel like this king, there's something about this king, not just because they're in a tuxedo, but this king could be, it's a step up in some way, whether they are more polished, more professional, more pulled together. There's something about this king that you see that maybe you hadn't seen in other relationships. They're a step above, other people that you have been dating. Maybe you really are putting them on a pedestal, that you really admire them. You are impressed by them. So this person is somebody that I would say you're looking up to or stepping up to in a sense, but you're going to be their equal. So it could be that you have, stepped it up. You have glowed up recently. I have this beautiful sense of peace with that king as well. So there's always this feeling of, I have it in my heart energy. They're saying it's almost a sense of in my heart. They're trying to say in my heart. Okay. So you're in my heart. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that you are going to be in their heart in a very short period of time. And this feels like let the games begin with the world. I kind of feel like let's get this going. Let's the race, that kind of off to a good start. So let's see what else they're saying. I have a mindful moment. Carefully consider your options to make the best choice. Absolutely. That those bubbles that we had, you're going to have many choices. There's a lot of different people in this world, and there's a lot of different people that we have the capacity to love, but we narrow it down to the one person that's meant for us and that feels different or unique, like this snowflake. So be patient, be mindful of your options. Remember that you always have options. You can always say no to something that isn't right for you. Here's that feeling of home sweet home again, home and hearth. Create a supportive place and ignite your inner fire, love, nourish, and self-care. So I want to feel at home no matter who I'm with, where I am. I feel like my peace of mind comes first. I worked hard for my peace of mind. I want to feel comfortable. I want to, sit with you on a cozy afternoon, light a fire. Those things are really enjoyable. Sometimes we just like to be home. This could be not that you want to don't do other things, but you could both be really homebodies. You like to eat meals at home. You like to cook. You like to bake. You like to decorate your house. You want to light a fire, watch a movie. So you could both be homebodies. You could both just enjoy the company of each other and enjoy this beautiful home that you're either sharing, or you have separate homes and you go to each other's homes and share that. Soaring above, rise above any conflicts, launch yourself higher. I did feel that right from the beginning, that I wanted you to feel like you were on a pedestal, that you are a step above, that whatever's coming into your life that could be difficult or chaos or drama, that you don't have any part in it, that it's not part of your energy, that you have the capability of just turning your head and walking away from it and saying, I'm not getting involved, basically. You've got other things that you want to focus on. I have a King of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. I have a High Priestess, and I have a Star. The 4 of Pentacles was a feeling to me of almost someone asking you to help them let down their guard and let you in and to be more open. It could be somebody who has a feeling of somebody took me for granted in the past and I struggle with that. It could be as simple as that. They could have been very, very generous to somebody, gave them whatever this person wanted or needed, and then at the end of the day, I don't know, kicked to the curb, somehow. So I feel like this king has it in them to be generous again. I do feel like you are the type of person that they want to be generous with. I do feel like you're the person that they look forward to treating or making feel special in some way. But I will say they may guard themselves a little bit initially with their finances. Okay, they may watch that. They may not go out and buy you big gifts, which is fine. You don't need that. So, but they could have been with somebody in the past that was the expectation. The expectation was to buy them things or to pay for things. And I think that really put a real thorn in their side, and they carry that with them now. So be careful with that. You're independent, so that's why they're going to want to be with you. I have a 9 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. I have a 2 of Swords. And I have a Knight of Pentacles. This person wants a partner. This person wants somebody who is willing to work hard with them, is willing to get through some difficult times with them. We can make decisions together is how it's coming into me. This person's looking for an Empress, and I have a Judgment at the bottom of my deck, and I have a Tower. So this person is saying, hey, I've gone through something already. I know who I am. I know what works, what doesn't work. I've changed. And then I'm looking for more this time. The Judgment always is a sense of I can make better decisions based on my knowledge. I can decide now what it is that I want. So I'm going to say that you've got somebody who is, I'm going to say cautious, only in that one area. I think emotionally they are available. They're not going to throw gifts at you initially. They're not going to, I don't know, send you dozens of roses every time. It doesn't mean that they won't, but I feel like they had somebody who took advantage of them, and they just are going to be cautious. That's all. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for me? I have a family. I like the family room because I feel, again, this kind of homebody energy today. I feel connected, unconditional love. We have a shared history, belonging together, an emotional bond, a chosen family. I choose you. I choose you to be my family. Whether we're married or not, you're my family. You're the closest to me. You're my emergency contact number. But it is a sense of at home. It's home sweet home. It is. You're going to feel very, very comfortable with this person. Getting rid of the garbage, okay? Considering something that was worthless or poor quality. Again, I'm not getting involved in somebody else's drama or chaos or toxic behavior, I'm definitely literally throwing it out and walking away. So there's this could be a big deal for you. It took you a long time to package it all up, and even literally getting rid of somebody's belongings, or things that you held on to that would still have their energy in it, that were still in your home. Took me a long time to get rid of those things. So, but I'm going to say, just emotionally getting rid of it, of course. And then I have a bear, protection, physical, mental strength, and resilience. I feel like this person sees you as somebody that we can get through anything together. And they're looking for a partner. They're looking for, we can call it anything, boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, spouse, a significant other. But at the end of the day, we're a partnership. And the partnership is about us sharing our life together and taking care of each other. So I think that my forever partner, something like that, is important to this connection. And I'm just looking for somebody who wants it as much as I do. So that feels nice. I have a bodybuilder. Okay, Capricorn energy, strength, somebody who works out, self-improvement, exercise, disciplined, somebody who likes to exercise. We could meet at the gym. I like to work out. I like to lift weights. Crew. Okay, that's very specific. Rowboats. Working in sync. Pooling our assets, a partnership. Did I just say partnership is the most important thing in this connection? Thank you, Spirit. Sagittarius energy. Yeah, it's about the partnership, working together. I have an Aries energy. I am going to guard myself. I am going to ward off unwanted energies. I'm going to defend myself and block things that don't serve me, that take me off my pedestal, that push me into that lower vibration energy, when all I'm doing is trying to have high value for myself. So I feel like that's really important. I'm going to shield myself from that energy. And an optical illusion with an Aquarius energy, not what you seem, not what it seems. Confusion, trick. Is this real? Sometimes we do think that. We meet somebody, and one of the first things we say to ourselves is this real? Because it's good. We're so used to things not working out that when things are going well in our lives, we question them. So we could be struggling with something like that. What do you have for us, Spirit? Let's see what we have for some final messages. Right now, I think you're going to meet somebody that you feel at home with. That's the most important thing. It gets off to a good start. This feeling of you're in my heart was important. And then this beautiful sense of you're my partner, a forever partner. Your love is my safe place. Your pain has purpose. Whatever pain you've been through, you know that. You know you've grown. You know you've changed. Be gentle with yourself. Be good to yourself today. Your feelings are valid, no matter what you're feeling. If you're feeling alone on this bench, you are feeling alone, and that's okay too. You can validate your own feelings. I feel alone even when we're together. We want to be careful with that. We want to be at home with somebody. We don't want to live separate lives when we're in a connection. We're with people because we want to be with them. Why can't you see my heart? I need somebody to see my heart. I need somebody to, what did they say? You're in my heart. So are you going to see my heart? You could have a really big heart, and you could be the person that I've been waiting for. So, and then let's get the bottom of the deck. You are worth fighting for, and I love the bridge, of course. So I'm willing to fight for this love. I'm willing to stand up to this love. I think that that's important. You got a true partner who isn't going to give up on you. I'm not going to give up on you. You're not going to give up on me. So for today, I'm going to say this love will be worth fighting for. This person is worth manifesting. If it's not here yet, let's thank Spirit and ask the universe to bring it to you. It's a beautiful, loving energy. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind comments. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. Check out my other 2 YouTube channels. I'll put the link in the description below. I hope you all enjoy your day. We'll see you soon.